What is up, everyone? Today I'm going to be working on an older BMW. This is a 2004 BMW 5205i. It's causing a misfire and the car kind of shakes. So let's find out. Just to be sure. Read codes. Cylinder 2. Just to show you guys, I'm going to turn on the car. So it has a bad shake, as you can see. All right, it's for cylinder number 2, so it's gonna be towards the bumper. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if you have 6 cylinders. Let's remove this. The cap already popped off on this one. There is another cap over there in the back. It's kind of dark, but just those two. I think this is a 10 millimeter. Let's remove it. Let's remove this cover. Remove the gas cap. It's not a gas cap. Oil cap. Ooh, that was tough. Okay, put them on the side, and then this should pop off now. There you go. Cylinder number 2. Ooh, it's kind of dark. Just go ahead and twist this wire right over here, or pull up, and then it comes off. And then just pull this wire, this plug, I should say, this plug. So when you twist it up, it'll come off. And then see if you can just, don't pull, you gotta twist it, because if you pull, you're gonna have a hard time removing it. So I'm gonna need my right hand. I'll be right back. So once you twist it, just like that, it comes off, and then we'll put the other one on. It's one of the used ones right here. So push it back in. Sorry about the darkness. And then let's reset the light, and then let's turn the car back on. This is that ECU that controls the ignition. So let's go find that transistor inside of this that I'm gonna have to check to see if the ohm is giving us the correct meter. So I'm gonna have to take this out. So it's very easy. Just squeeze this little tab over here and pull. And then on the other ones, there's a little lock right here. Press it down, and then this thing, if you press it, push it, it will come up. It will release itself. There you go. And then 2 more actually. Hold on. So here it is. So if you ever wanted to check your ignition or your ECU, it's right over here. So it's located on the passenger side on the US, on left-hand driver cars. Passenger side underneath the box. It's held on by 2 little clips on top, and all the, pigtails over here. So all the pigtails, they're not similar, so you can't go wrong when you put them back. Exception of the 2. This one right here and that one, they look the same, but the one to the furthest is always going to be that plug over there. All right, so that's how you take out your DME, and I hope that helps you. Let's go open it up and crack it open. So this is I think the transistors that, I think that's what it's called, that does the ignition. Cylinder number 2 might be either this one or this one. So I'm gonna have to measure, might be this one, but I'm gonna have to measure each one of them just to be sure. Right on this pin and that pin, this pin and that pin, not the middle piece. I don't think you don't need the middle piece. All right, so let's read the ohm on this, the resistance. So we're getting 5K, 5K, 5K. It's more like 5K across the board. Sorry. And then one right over here. It's also a 5K. All right, so it seems like everything is okay on the ECU, on the transistor. So the cylinder 2 misfire could be somewhere else. Let's keep going. So let's put this back. All right, guys. So you know how I could not figure out the cylinder cylinder number 2 misfire, I should say. So what I did so far, I could hear this loud whistling sound right here. So it's literally right on the cylinder number 2. So what I did so far is remove everything from here, unplug all the plugs right here. I'm gonna take out the throttle, the intake manifold. Reason for that is this car has a high miles, and I just want to make sure that we have no leak on the intake side. I did check the coil pack, I did check spark plugs, I did check the ECU, and so far nothing. They're all checked out okay. I checked the ground, I checked the wire, everything is good. Now this is only cylinder number 2 misfire. This car is 2004 BMW 525i, and it has about 130,000 miles, so it's still kind of low in mileage, but I could not figure out cylinder number 2 misfire. It's concentrated on this side where I can hear a loud whistle. Anyway, now to take out the intake manifold, there's on the 5 Series, I don't know if you can see it, let me see. There's a bolt right over, it's right over there. I'm gonna go inside, right there in the middle of the screen. See that little bolt right over there, right here. So that's the one bolt that you need to remove. I think it's a 17. Let me check. 16, I'm correct myself. That's a number 16 for you to take out this manifold. There are screws over here, number 11, I think, or 10, I forgot. But anyway, you gotta remove them all right here on top. I was able to take them out without removing any of these, but what I just wanna do is check the gasket on this manifold. So now I'm ready to take it out. To remove this also, there's a little nut right here. It's sitting on the throttle body. This one right over here. There's a 9mm in there. I think it's a 9. And then you remove the 4 bolts right here. They're 10mm. That sits right over here. So make sure you clear everything from here, this point on. That way you have a clear view of that one nut underneath. Yeah, it took me a while to figure it out. This engine, this specific one, the nut, it sits all the way inside right over there, just that one nut. Anyway, I didn't remove any of the stuff over here because I'm only going to replace the gasket. So I'm going to work my way in just to insert them, clean it, and insert it. What else? Yeah, pretty much take out everything from here, you know, unplug everything. All the plugs, all the vacuum lines, and then remove this. That way when you pull it out, you know, my God, it's a lot of work, but yeah, let's remove this. I'll be back momentarily. Okay, so it's good to inspect everything underneath your thing. You can take it out, but for me, I know we have replaced a lot of the stuff underneath this, so I'm just gonna lift it up just like this. That way I don't have to remove any of these. So let's inspect the gasket. Make sure you don't drop anything on those little holes, or else it's gonna be bad stuff. I need my 2 hands. I'll be back momentarily. All right, so as I expected, there's a crack on this. Now, I did not pull that, I didn't pull hard or anything, so you can see they're worn out, you know? It's been here for 15 years, and as you can see, there's like a black burnt to it, even on this side. As you can see, where it got cut, it's already been dirty. So meaning, see that? It's dirty already. So meaning, the leak it's coming on this side, because I can hear like a loud whistling sound, and this is cylinder number 2. So as you can see, it's in the middle, because the order is 1, 2, and 3, I guess, 4, 5, 6. So there it is, guys. I hope this is the culprit, and I can't wait to put everything back. And I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up and remove the rest and put the new one in. That is the culprit. Look at that. So here it is, the new gasket. Got it from Amazon, 12 bucks. Waited for it. It's made in China, but who cares? Let's remove the other one and replace it. All right, it's always good to vacuum. You're supposed to vacuum, but I think there's some debris in there just in case. Go ahead and vacuum the inside of it. All right, so if you have little debris inside after you clean it up, if there's still some on the chamber, what you need to do is just grab one of those painter tapes and then, make a roll around it. And so I managed to take out some of the dirt. Anyway, just a quick tip. So, yep. All right, so the brand new gaskets are in, and I'm about to put the intake back. So I never removed it. I didn't inspect the bottom because I think I have no leaks in there. So I'm not gonna change anything until something goes bad. But anyway, hope not, cross finger. Let's put it back on. All right, so to put back those little, is it a 10 or 11 millimeter? I forgot, let me check. 11. To put back this, you need a magnet, because if you don't have a magnet, it will fall inside the intake. So magnetize it in order for you to put it back. And this is what I use to put it back in, and then torque it later. It's always good to clean the throttle body, the flap, so that way, since it's already out anyway. All right, everyone, so everything is buttoned in. Let's go start the car. So I'm gonna start the car for the first time. I haven't reset the engine light, but let's check it out. Just make sure that it does not shake. There it is, stable, no shake. Success. I have to reset the engine light now. Car idles good. Thank goodness, I'm quite happy with it. So that took a while to figure it out, but it was cylinder number 2 misfire. It was only concentrating on that. Anyway, all right guys, I'm quite happy with it, with the result that it was the intake manifold. As I showed earlier, there was a rip. Look at that buttery smooth engine, no more vibration. This thing developed a misfire cylinder number 2. Came to find out it was the gasket on the intake manifold that was hissing. So I did a lot of testing on the coil pack, spark plugs, the spark, the computer, the ECU. They're all checked out okay. And it was the gasket that drove me crazy. But anyway, everything is buttoned. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you have a misfire cylinder number 2, or it could be any cylinder, make sure you check your intake gasket. Just put your ears in it, make sure it doesn't have that hissing sound. But anyway, in that case, I had this on the car. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, please, I hope you enjoyed the video and just watching it, and I hope that you subscribe, and please help me on my channel. Until next time, God bless, take care everyone, subscribe if you can, thumbs up, bye.